Hi everybody! So in this video, let's talk about reasons to improve code quality. What is good code quality? I'm pretty sure if you ask different people of your organization, I'm sure you're gonna get different answers. We all may perceive quality in different ways. I remember once working in a team, when I said that quality needs to be improved, we got a group of developers telling us, "What do you mean? We think the code quality is really good. Why do you think we should improve it?" That's when I realized the quality could be seen differently from one another. We can accept every reason, but only one we can't accept is saying that the code is good because I wrote it. I don't think that's a good definition of quality. A quality cannot be based on who is writing it. So what is good code quality? Venkat gave us a great definition which said, "The quality of code is inversely proportional to the effort it takes to understand it." So basically, if you write a code with a good quality, it will take less time to understand it. But if you write code with poor quality, it will take more time and effort to understand it. Of course, when we say an effort to understand it, there's an underlying assumption there that the person who is going to read the code is somewhat familiar with the context of the application. Why should we focus on quality? I really like the why questions because after answering them, I think we can be motivated more to do something. The first law of programming states lowering quality lengthens the development time. Dealing with bad code quality will increase the time to maintain it. However, dealing with good code quality will reduce the maintenance time. I'm a big fan of the philosophy of slow down in order to get speed. If we are always at high speed, that might be land to a disaster. We have times we negotiate and go slower in improving quality so that we begin to go faster in general. And one other reason, it's related to agility. So what is agile development? Agile development is the ability to change, being adaptive. We can't be agile if our code stinks. So you are sitting in that meeting and they are talking about the need to modify a module. You remember that the last time you were working on that module, nobody went home for the weekend. So you're going to convince people that you can't make the change right now because that's something you can't quickly modify and get back to working. So in other words, you cannot sustain the pace of agility and provide changes when the code has a poor quality. So if you want to be agile, you want to be able to sustain the development process, we need to work with a good quality code. And also it comes down to humanity. So for example, you are walking down a building and you push open the door, walk through the door and step out and hold the door just for a moment. And you turn around and look in case somebody behind you, so the door doesn't slam on them. You do that to absolute strangers walking behind you. You have deep down an empathy and humanity to hold the door for a moment. If you push the code, you don't want to slam on somebody behind you, especially when pulling the code. Code is how we convey how we feel about our colleagues. Do we love them or do we hate them? If we care about our colleagues, we want to write a code in a way they can maintain the code. That's humanity. It has also some economic impact on software development. When we develop a code, what's going to be the cost of maintaining that code? Oftentimes, we realize we write code once, but we change it and read it many times. We come back to add features, improve it, fix bugs, make some enhancements. So we read the code more than we write it. Optimize for reading rather than writing the first time. And a good code is read like a story, not like a puzzle. If we are writing a puzzle, we don't have a clue what the code is doing, but we want the code to be read like a story. When you read the code, you quickly understand what the code is doing rather than figuring out. So write the code, but before we move forward, just pause a minute and ask the question, how does it feel from the point of view of somebody reading this code? Look for the flow in the code. Does it logically move the reader forward from the unknown to the known so that it becomes easier for them to understand? I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to hit the bell for more interesting content, and thanks for watching.